Hello guys, welcome back. What are we doing today? Drinking beer, talking about gear. Got a sketchbook, Amistosa, Mexican style lager. It's good. It's light. So, what do we got here? This is the brand spanking new RovyVon. You see that there? RovyVon. I don't know if I can catch it. Valor V20 Titanium. So they're calling this the Valor T20 Titanium Utility Knife. I saw that this product was coming out from RovyVon a couple weeks ago, and I jumped on it. I jumped on it for two reasons. First of all, because I carry their A8, Aurora A8 flashlight on my keys. And I did a video about those. I can link it. And I really like the flashlight. I just think it's really cool and it's dependable, and it's done good for me so far. So when I saw this, it piqued my interest. In addition to that, I've sort of been into these pocket utility knives recently. This one I've had for a couple of years. This is the T&P Pry and Slice or something. I'm not sure what it is. It uses a utility blade, typical utility blade. This one happens to be fancy schmancy laser cut blade from, who's that? Rick Wayne, Zero Feud. I got a couple of blades from him. So that's one of them. And then you may know this one. This one is the Giltech Rock. And again, there's a fancy schmancy blade in there. It's hard to see. This one actually is pretty similar in form factor to this V12 Valor, in that there's a bottle opener at the end and blade. At any rate, talking about this one. So basic dimensions. This thing is just at about 3 inches by a ½ inch. It's really thin. I'm not sure what it is. And it weighs just shy of an ounce. By the way, sorry about the orange hands. I had a fight with a printer today, and the ink doesn't want to come off. So, any rate, yeah, inch, ½ inch, an ounce. The price. And this, I believe that they were $79. They were $79, and on a couple of sites they wanted to charge $20 for shipping, but I ended up finding a site that had free shipping, so I think I got it for $79. Yeah, full titanium, and it uses a proprietary blade. That was one of the things that interested me, and I was also a little bit hesitant about. So like the other ones that I showed you, use your standard blade. This one uses a proprietary blade that's only sold by RovyVon. There was an option to buy an additional one, but I didn't notice at the time. I wish I had noticed, because I would have ordered another one. But I'll be able to order another one on the website. At any rate, so this one's a little bit different. It's kind of a Tanto Kiridashi thing, and the real difference is that it's sharpened on 2 edges. So you get to use this edge and this corner, which I've found pretty useful. Over time, I guess we'll tell which is better. I mean, obviously it's easy to have the convenience of being able to replace them with standard blades, but maybe if you keep one of these around and it lasts 6 months, then that won't be too much of a hassle either. It'll be worth maybe the convenience of having this double edge. So getting down to sort of how it operates, when I received it, I took it out of the package and I started pushing on this and it wouldn't move. And I was like, well, what the heck? And there wasn't any instructions with it either. And so I started unscrewing this, and what I noticed is that when you unscrew this, it raises up, and that gives you the ability to push the plunger on the bottom. So the way you use it is you push down and you slide. There's a catch at the end, at this end, and one in the middle. So when you're using it, you can push it down, then you can let it go and pop it into the middle position, and it's locked, and then you can push it and slide it into the final position if you need more blade. And same thing on the way back down. And RovyVon on their website, they suggest that when you're using it, that you actually use this as a lock, screw it down, and that way the plunger can't be pushed and the blade can't slide. I've been actually using it without that because when it's locked and you're using it, your fingers aren't really near the button, and I'm not finding any reason it's not slipping back on me. It's getting stuck in that groove and it's not moving. So I haven't really been using the lock, but maybe if harder use. Another thing that I noticed was I disassembled this button completely in an attempt to take the blade out, and I was able to take this button off, but after that the rest of the mechanism was still stuck on the blade. That was when I realized that you need to use these 4 screws to open this thing up if you want to change the blade. So again, it's a little bit of loss of convenience there over, quickly swapping in a blade on one of these things. But time will tell, I guess. Like I said, if it lasts 6 months, I only have to do it every 6 months. Like I said, bottle opener here, I found that to be it works very well. Good spot for your thumb here. I kind of thought that the ergonomics were backwards when I got it, but I've found that it's actually a pretty good spot for your thumb, and it works pretty well. But speaking of that, the other thing I've found that really helps is using a Paracord Lanyard. So a little tool to jam it through here. I have been using this couple inches of paracord with a small bead on it, and it makes for a great way to hold it, because the knife is a bit short in its nature, and this gives you the ability to hold on to it, and really it makes a huge difference, and that's definitely how I'm going to be carrying it. I really like the way that the way that you're able to get a good grip on it with that. So what else? A couple tritium slots at the top, one on each side. Not sure that I'll fill those, but probably not. What else? I don't know what else I can tell you. I'm really happy with it right now. I'm gonna keep on using it. I've been using it. Cut some caulk tubes and cut some cardboard and a couple other things. The blade's a little bit dinged up, but again, I expect for this to be kind of hard use. So I'm not really worried about it. But overall, I think if you're in the market for one of these things, you should definitely check it out. And the price is, it's a tad bit high, I think. I think that both of these were somewhere in that range, so I'm not really sure why I say that that's a bit high. I think that they wanted to be up there in that market, and so there they are, I guess. Well, hopefully that was helpful for you. Hopefully that helps you make a decision if you were looking at one of these. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it. Peace.